sorry, I've done it again then. Well, what it is, every time if I pick up the camera, it catches the memory card door and it switches off the recording. But anyway, can you see? We'll get all the lights on if we can, certainly plenty of them. Can we see here? The warpage. The warp is there. It is warped. You've got, it's warped by 1 centimetre, isn't it? You can actually see these are 1 centimetre squares. So you can see that it goes up here. So it's okay here. It's true here. Whoops. It's true here, but it still warps up by 1 centimetre. Now, in terms of the actual wing part, you can probably see this is the wings here that we're concerned about. You can see warp. It's still not flat. It's still nothing like wing nut wings, is it? It's just not true. Yeah. Let's just take it away from the water bottle. I'll just put my finger here, so you can see there. So it's not the bottle that's causing the warpage. It's just warped. It's better. It's not as severe, but it's still not flat, and it's still going to give you this dihedral effect. You can see it here. And you see how it's dihedraling up, and it's really all on the port side, which is where this, I'm convinced that someone goes to this end of the mould and they yank it out of the mould, and that's what gives us the problem. So it's an improvement, but it's still not right. I don't know what to say. Even the people at Creative don't seem to have fully understood it. Perhaps if they'd taken it out of the bag and examined it properly first, in the bag, with all the reflections, it is, even I thought it was going to be completely flat, and it's not. It's not flat. See how it's lifting up? The whole, I'm talking about the whole of the sprue. I mean, it lifts up a little bit in the design of the attachment point on the sprue, but I'm talking about the sprue itself, how it lifts off the table. You can see it lifting off there at the far end, how it's clear of the table by the shadow. It's not flat. I just kind of give up, really. I'm not going to lose my temper this time, because I mean, other people have got involved. They're trying to help, I don't want to be too harsh on people when they're trying to help me. But they're just not understanding the issue. It might be buildable, might be, but it's going to require playing around with. It's not what it should be. It's not there, is it? Anyway, what do you think? I'll throw it open to the viewers. I'd be interested to see your comments, having seen that, as I have. I mentioned before there's a gentleman that contacted me. He said that he'd used a heat gun on it, and he'd used boiling water, and his was very badly warped, like all these others. This big pile of them I've got here. That might be fixable. It might not be. I'm not impressed. I'm grateful for the effort, especially from Creative Models. And the fact they sent it so quickly, that's really good of them, actually, because I've been waiting 5 weeks every time. It's been driving me nuts. And even they said if it has to come from China, it'll be about 6 weeks at the moment, which is understandable because there are problems, obviously. But what is not understandable is that this is a manufacturing defect, as we've said before. They're clearly not pulling it out of the mould properly. I do not believe this is the Meng injection moulder that normally supplies the plastic for their kit. I don't believe that. This is some company that doesn't understand how delicate these parts are, and somebody's just yanking them out as quick as they can, and there we go. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Meng and the Creative Models and say thank you for the effort. You still haven't got it. It's still not right. The quality is not right. It's closer. That is the closest, flattest one, but it's still not flat. It's still not straight. It's not true, and it's going to require work. Otherwise you're going to end up, well, a lot of people have made these kits and they don't seem to notice that it's got dihedral, and it shouldn't have. It should be straight. You see in the picture, it should be straight on the artwork. It doesn't have dihedral on this aircraft. 3 wings are completely true. and you can see modelers that have not noticed this and have built them, and it looks like a Spitfire, you know, a 3-wing Spitfire almost, you know. Anyway, there's the latest. That's the latest update. I'm sure you'll probably be as incredulous and slightly disbelieving as me. Is yours as bad as that, worse than that, or better than that? I'm interested to know. Please comment below. I'm very interested to hear people's comments on this. The more the merrier, frankly. So fill your boots and get commenting. I look forward to reading them. And I shall give you another update in due course when we've had a discussion with Meng and Creative Models about this. And I mean, I don't want to be collecting these. I'm quite happy to send them back to whoever. I'm not trying to hoard millions of these sprues. They're useless to me. They're useless to anybody, frankly, other than as spares for props or something. But it isn't good. It isn't good. This kit needs a rethink for sure. I think it either needs retooling, but to be honest, I don't think it is that. I think it is the way it's been handled. It's not fundamental in the design. You know, they've changed the design here, and it hasn't made an iota of difference. So that tells you all you need to know. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed that update. Predictable, perhaps, but it's closer. It's getting there. It's a little bit better than the others, but it's still not right. Still not right. And it's nothing like a Tamiya or a Wingnut Wings, is it? You don't have these issues like this. It's crazy. Anyway, if you've got one of these kits, have a look at yours if you haven't already, because yeah, you may well find that you've either got broken parts here and you've got warp, or both. And if you have, I suggest you contact Meng and complain. And if we all complain, they're going to realise that the publicity is not very positive, obviously. And Meng's products in the past have been brilliant. I don't understand any of this, so it clearly is, as I've suggested. I think it's probably the explanation. Somebody else is doing it for them. Anyway, we'll see. Thanks for joining me, and hope to have updates for you in the near future, and we'll have other more enjoyable videos, I promise, without me grumbling, in the near future as well. In the meantime, thanks a lot. Bye for now.